Welcome back to Mishawaka Network.
I'm Vance.
And I'm Mac.
This is your news for Friday, October 4th, 2024.
Tomorrow, October 5th, the Mishawaka Education Foundation is hosting the annual free trunk or treat at Mishawaka High School from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. It's open to anyone, so tell your friends and family to come hang out. There will be food trucks as well as games and treats. Don't forget to wear your costume.
And Mishawaka High School has earned a gold rating.
This past weekend, our marching cavemen took a trip to Crown Point High School for their ISSMA marching organizational. They performed through miss and high speed winds and still came out with a gold and double distinction. Great job to our band.
Next week, October 9th, all freshmen, sophomores, and juniors are taking the PSAT. You will need to be on time and bring your Chromebook fully charged. Make sure to get good sleep, eat breakfast, and be here on time. Seniors will be doing a job shadow or a college visit.
Next Thursday, the MHS choirs will perform their first concert of the year. This concert will be held in the auditorium and starts at 7. It is free to enter. Come support our choir.
Later this month, on October 16th, we have parent-teacher conferences as well as fall break. Parents should be setting up times in Parent Square for conferences. Fall break starts the day after conferences and runs through October 21st.
The fall play, These Shining Lives, begins today at 7 p.m. You also have an opportunity to support the theater department tomorrow and Sunday at 2 p.m.
I want to be by the sea,
by the beautiful sea.
You and I,
You and I,
oh how happy we'll be.
when each wave comes rolling in,
We will duck or swim,
and we'll float and fool around the water,
over and under.
and then up forever.
Our is rich,
My rich,
so now what do we care?
I love to be beside the sea,
Beside the sea,
beside the sea,
by the beautiful sea.
Jason Evans and Margaret Copeland Clark.
The week of homecoming was wrapped up this past weekend. At the game on Friday, Margaret Copens Clark and Jason Evans were crowned homecoming king and queen. The dance was held the next day.
A club you could join at MHS's French Club. This is run by Mr. Williamson, the French teacher, and it's held in room 265 during advisory. Email Mr. Williamson for more information.
Election Day is coming up in November. We will have an e-learning day on Election Day again this year. Today, seniors will report to room 250 during advisory for information on voting and registration.
College visits are still continuing as the year goes on. Today, Purdue West Lafayette is coming, and on October 14th, IU Indianapolis is coming to do on-site admissions. Applications for IU Indy are free with the code INCOLLGO. Email Mrs. Hernandez for more information.
The annual blood drive is October 14th from 1 to 6 p.m. in the cave. This is for people over 16 with parent or guardian consent. Your donations of blood will help to save lives.
There are a number of live streams coming up from Mishawaka Network. October 9th, the school board meeting will be streamed, and there are 2 broadcasts for October 10th, those being volleyball versus Gymtown and the MHS choir concert.
Do you have a good memory and want to participate in a club? Join Spell Bowl. You only have to spell words on paper. There is no verbal spelling. Spell Bowl meets every Wednesday from 3:15 to 4:15. Snacks will be provided. For more information, reach out to Mrs. Stutzman. That is it for school news. Let's move on to sports.
The cross-country teams have an NLC championship tomorrow, October 5th. Let's go, team.
This past Wednesday, the boys tennis team traveled to Penn for sectionals. Good job.
As fall sports end, another season of sports begin. Official practices for girls swimming and diving, girls wrestling, and girls basketball all begin later this month. Good luck to all teams.
The boys soccer team had 3 contests within a week. The first one on Monday was a home match against Elkhart Christian Academy. The Cavemen fell with a score of 2-0. The other 2 games were away at Concord and LaVille. The boys soccer team has a sectional game at Penn, and the Cavemen are going against Elkhart.
The girls also had 2 contests this past week at Wawasee and Lakeland High School. The girls soccer team has a sectional game at South Bend Adams against the host, Adams.
This past week, the Cavemen volleyball team played Marquette Catholic on Monday, winning in straight sets. Then on Wednesday, they went to Wawasee. Tomorrow, they will go to the New Prairie Dunes Invite. Their last home game is next Thursday and will be streamed on the Mishawaka Network.
This past Friday, the Mishawaka Cavemen team took on Northridge here at Steele Stadium. The Cavemen led the entire game, winning 27-7. The team is now 5-1, scoring 27 or more points in each game. Congratulations, Cavemen.
Tonight, the Mishawaka Cavemen are going against Warsaw at Fisher Field. Come support the football and cheer teams. Back to Mackenzie and Vans with the local news.
This past weekend, Notre Dame played Louisville at home. In the first quarter, the Irish fought and scored 21 points. In the second quarter, the Cardinals scored 7 points, while the Irish scored 3. No points were scored until the fourth quarter, where 17 points were scored in total. With the Notre Dame victory, it brings their overall score 4-1.
This is your weather for this weekend. Saturday will be sunny with highs of 73 degrees and lows of 60 degrees, and Sunday will be partly cloudy with highs of 73 and lows of 52 degrees. Lastly, a deadly storm, Hurricane Helene, reaching Category 4, has killed 120 plus people. The damage has spread from the Gulf Coast of Florida into Tennessee. Record-breaking damage and flooding has occurred. Northern Indiana has been experiencing very high wind speeds from the hurricane's path.
That's it for your news this week, Cavemen. Shout out to Mr. Maudlin.
And shout out to my mom. Have a great weekend, Cavemen.